Hello friends, yesterday we have studied some conversions of number system. Decimal number system or a decimal number into binary, octal and hexadecimal. Yesterday we have studied this conversion, decimal number converted into binary, octal and hexadecimal. Today I will again refresh this with one numerical, decimal to binary, immediately followed by binary to decimal, then decimal to octal, immediately octal to decimal, decimal to hexadecimal and hexadecimal to decimal. We will go study these conversions. Yesterday I have taken numericals, but now one by one, decimal to binary, binary to decimal, decimal to octal, octal to decimal, and decimal to hexadecimal, hexadecimal to decimal. These conversions we will study. So first decimal to binary and binary to decimal. Decimal to binary conversion and then binary. I am taking one decimal number. I have to convert it into binary. So integer part, go on dividing by 2 till the division is terminated, and fractional part go on multiplying by 2. So 107. We have to just go on dividing by 2. So 107 by 2, 53, remainder 1, 53 by 2, 26, remainder 1, 26 by 2, 13, remainder 0, 13 by 2, 6, remainder 1, 6 by 2, 3, remainder 0, 3 by 2, 1, remainder 1. Now 1 cannot be divided by 2. 1 is not divisible by 2, so carry this one here. We have to write the number in upward fashion. This is for integer part, and now for fractional part. 121 into 2. Write the product 42. Carry 0. 0.42 into 2. 0.84. 0. 0.84 into 2. 1.68. Carry 1. Go on writing fractional parts only. 0.68 into 2. Right? You have to stop somewhere. So conversion of decimal to binary, go on dividing by 2 to integer part, write the remainders here. At end, 1 is not divisible by 2, you have to stop here, but carry this 1 here and write the number from bottom to top. For fractional part, go on multiplying by 2 and stop after 3-4 iterations, right? So I will write this number from bottom to top, 110111. 110111 point 001. So this is conversion of decimal number to binary. Right? Now we will convert this binary number into decimal. We will check whether we get this number or not. We will convert this binary number into decimal. I am writing this number here. 110110 11.00. So now what we have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 integer. So this is fractional part, this is integer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 into, since these are 7 digits, 2 raised to 6. 1 into 2 raised to 6 plus this 1 into 2 raised to 5 plus 0 into 2 raised to 4 plus 1 into 2 raised to 3 plus 0 into 2 raised to 2 plus 1 into 2 raised to 1 plus 1 into 2 raised to 0. 1 into 2 raised to 6, there are 7 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 minus 1, 6. So 1 into 2 raised to 6 plus 1 into 2 raised to 5 plus 0 into 2 raised to 4, 1 into 2 raised to 3, 0 into 2 raised to 2, 1 into 2 raised to 1, 1 into 2 raised to 0. Plus to this side, 0 into 2 raised to minus 1. This is 0, 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to minus 1, 2 raised to minus 2, 2 raised to minus 3, 2 raised to minus 4, plus 0 into 2 raised to minus 2, plus 0 into 2 raised to minus, plus 1 into 2 raised to minus 3, plus 1 into 2 raised to minus 4. So this can be neglected, this can be neglected, this can be neglected, this can be neglected. So remaining digits, 1 into 2 raised to 6, 64, 1 into 2 raised to 5, plus 32, 1 into 2 raised to 3, plus 8, 1 into 2 raised to 1, plus 2, 1 into 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 0 is 1, plus 1, plus 1 into 2 raised to minus 3, which is 1 by 8, plus 1 by 16. So this is 64 plus 32, 96 plus 8, 104, 106, 107. Point 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16 will be approximately 0.25. So by converting this binary number into decimal, we got same number. So first I converted this number into binary. Divide integer part by 2 till the division is terminated. Here, since it is not divisible by 2, carry this one here. Write the number from bottom to top. 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1. Go on multiplying by 0.81 by 2 and stop somewhere else. After 3-4 iterations, you have to stop. So now I have taken this binary number and I have converted it into decimal number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits. So this will be multiplied by 7 minus 1, 6. 2 power of 2. Where this is binary number, so power of 2. 1 into 2 raised to 6. We need not to write for zeros. We need not to write for zeros. If you do not write these terms, then also it is okay. So 1 into 2 raised to 6, 1 into 2 raised to 5, then 1 into 2 raised to 3, 1 into 2 raised to 1, and 1 into 2 raised to 0. If these two are not written, then also it is okay, because 0 into anything will be 0. Similarly, these two not written, okay. 0 into 2 raised to, this is 1 into 2 raised to 0, then 0 into 2 raised to minus 1, 0 into 2 raised to minus 2, 1 into 2 raised to minus 3, 1 into 2 raised to minus 4, and add this. Binary into decimal, decimal into binary, same number. Okay, now I will convert this number in octal and then octal to decimal. Now decimal to octal and octal to decimal. In previous case we converted it into binary, so we use division by 2 and multiplication by 2. Here it will be division by 8 and multiplication by 8. Octal to decimal. For binary to decimal we multiplied by powers of 2. For octal to decimal we will multiply by powers of 8. So decimal to octal. Integer part, fractional part. Integer part. Now I will divide it by 8. 8, 3, 1, 13 by 8 is 1, remainder 5. This one cannot be divisible by 8, means carry this one here. We will write this number in upward ratio. 153. Point. Now point 21. Point 21 into 8. 8, 6. Remainder 1. Carry 1. Point 68 into 8. 5.54. 0.44 into 8. 3. So we will write this number from bottom to top. 153. This is 153 in upward direction. So this is the coincidence. 153 in downward direction. So see the coincidence. So now I will convert this octal number into decimal. We will see whether we get same or not. 153.153 octal into decimal. 1, 2, 3. So 1 into 8 raised to 2. Now in previous numerical we used to multiply by powers of 2. Since it was binary to decimal, it is octal to decimal, so we will multiply by powers of 8. 3 digits before fractional part. 1, 2, 3. So 2. 1 into 8 raised to 2 plus 5 into 8 raised to 1 plus 3 into 8 raised to 0. 1 into 8 raised to 2, 5 into 8 raised to 1, 3 into 8 raised to 0. This plus 1 into 8 raised to minus 1 plus 5 into 8 raised to minus 2 plus 3 into 8 raised to minus 8 raised to 2, 8 raised to 1, 8 raised to 0, 8 raised to minus 1, 8 raised to minus 2, 8 raised to minus 3. 8 square, 64 into 1, 64 plus 8 into 5, 40 plus 8 raised to 0 is 1 into 3, 3 plus 64 plus 40, 104, 104 plus 3, 107. Point. This is 1 by 8 plus 5 by 64 plus so on. It will be approximately, it will not be exactly 0.21, but it will be approaching 0.21. This will not be exactly 0.21, but it will be approaching 0.21. So right. So convert into an octal, divide by 8 till the division is terminated. 1 cannot be divided by 8, so carry this one here and write the number from bottom to top. So fractional part multiply by 8. Write down carry, write the number from top to bottom. Now here 1, 2, 3. So this multiplied by 2, this multiplied by 1, this multiplied by 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, power of 8. So this is octal to decimal. Now we will convert same decimal number into hexadecimal. Hexadecimal. Now hexadecimal means 16, we have to divide by 16. So 16 into 6, 96. So remain 4 and 7, 11. Remainder. 11 means A is 10, 11 is B. This 6 cannot be divisible by 16, so carry this 6 here. So write number in upward direction, 6B. Point. Now, point 21 into 16. Carry 3. Point 36 into 16. 5.76. Right in downward direction. Point 35. Right? So this is conversion into. Now we will convert this hexadecimal number into decimal. So 1 to 2 digits. So 6 into 2 digits, so 16 raised to 1. Plus B means 11 into 16 raised to 0. Plus 3 into 16 raised to minus 1. Plus 5 into 16 raised to minus 2. So 16, 6, 96. Plus 16 raised to 0 is 1, 11. Plus B by 16. Plus 5, 1, 2, 56. And maybe 107. Point. This will be approximately 0.20. It will not be exactly 0.20, but it will be approximately 0.20. So decimal to hexadecimal, hexadecimal to decimal, same numbers, conversion. Is that clear? This is all about revision of yesterday's topic. So now we will convert decimal into this 3 into decimal is over. So this is over. Now these 3 relations are dependent. This into these 2. These 2 into this. 4. Then this will be over. This into this. 4 into 6. Total 6 conversions are remaining that we will study now. Now, conversion of binary, octal and hexadecimal. For this, we need a table. Yesterday I have given one table of binary representation of a number. This table, yesterday I have explained, total number I am writing 0 to 15. It can be extended above 15 also, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 means A, 11 means B, 12 means C, 13 means D, 14 means E, and 15 means F. Their binary 0, all entries 0. Then 1, this is 1, only this will be 1. 2, this is 2, this will be 1. 3, 2 and 1, 3, so this is 1, this is 1. 4, this is 1, other 0. 5, 4 and 1, so this is 1, this is 1, other 0. 6, 4 and 2, 6, 1, 1. 7, 4, 2, 6, 1, 7, 1, 1, 1. 8, 9, 8 and 1, 9. 10, 8 and 2, 10. 11, 8 and 2, 10 and 1, 11. 12, 8 and 4, 12. 13, 8 and 4, 12 and 1, 13. 14, 8 and 4, 12 and 2, 14. 8 and 4, 12, 2, 14 and 1, 15. All entries 1. So this is binary representation of a number. It can be extended as required. So now we have to convert binary into octal into hexadecimal. So octal means total 8 numbers. 0 to 7 is 8. All these entries are zeros. So octal number 2 raised to 3 is 8. So octal number is represented by 3 bits only. If you want to represent 7, then it is 111. No need to write this because this is 0, no need to write this. 7 is represented as 111. If it is to be represented in hexadecimal, then it is 1110. 7. Hexadecimal, hexa 2 raised to 4 is 16. So hexadecimal number is represented with 4 bits. Octal number, octal 2 raised to 3 is represented with 3 bits. Octal number is represented with 3 bits. Hexadecimal number is represented with 4 bits. So if you want to represent 7 in octal, 111. But if you want to represent this 7 in hexadecimal, then it will be 4 bits. So 3 bits for octal representation, 4 bits for hexadecimal representation. So first we will study binary to octal, binary to hexadecimal. I am writing one binary number. I am writing same here. So when you want to convert binary number into octal, form group of 3 bits. Form group of 3 bits. These 3 bits. And this is 1. Add 0 0. Add zeros. Form a group of 3 bits. There are 4 bits. 1, 2, 3. First group. This is only 1. Add zeros. So this is equivalent to 1. 0 0 1 1, and this is 0 1 0 is equivalent to 2. Right? Now if you want to represent this same binary number in hexadecimal, you have to form group of 4. This is group of 4. It is already a 4-bit number. 1 0 1 0. 1 2 3 4. 1 into 2 raised to 3, 4 bits. So 4 minus 1 is 3. 1 into 2 raised to 3 means 8. And 1 into 2 raised to 1. 2. 8 and 2, 10. This is 10. See 10. Very same. This is 10. 1 0 1 0. So 1 0 1 0 binary in octal is 12. 1 0 1 0 binary in hexadecimal is 10. 10 is written as A. Right? So another example I will take 0 1 1 0 1 0 1. I am writing same number here 0 1 1 0 1 0. Form group of 3 bits for octal. 3 3 1 0 and 1 0 1 0 1 1 0. Add here 0. This is 0. Add 2 0. So write the number. This is 0. No need to write. This is 1 2 3. 1 into 2 raised to 2 means 4 and 2. This is 6. 1 0 1. This is 4. This is 1. This is 5. See 6. 1 1 0, 1 and 5 1 0 1. Last 3 bits. For octal number we have to see last 3 bits 5 1 0 1. So this is 65 in octal. But while in hexadecimal we have to form group of 4. These 4 1 0 1 0, and then this is 3 1 1 0, add 1 0. So this is 0 0 1 1 means 3, 0 1 0 1, this is 5. You see 0 0 1 1, 0 0 1 1, 3 0 1 0 1. So in hexadecimal it is 35. Right? So this number binary in octal is 65. The same number in hexadecimal is 35. This way we have to represent it. This is as far as integer part is concerned. Now fractional part. Fractional part. Form group of 3 bits. This 0, add 2 zeros. For integer part, we are moving from right to left. For a fractional part, we will move from right left to right, forming group of 3 bits. So this is 0, this is 0.5 101 101, and this is 0. So this is 0.5. In hexadecimal we have to form group of 4. This is point. This is 10. That means A. Right? So this is conversion into hexadecimal for fractional part. Now we will take integer and fractional combined numerical. Binary number 101.0110. Same number I am writing here, 10101.0110. So here form group of 3, 101 0 1, add 0 to this side. Fractional part, form group of 3 from this side, 0 1 1, add 0 to this side. This is single 0. We have to form group of 3 bits, so add 2 zeros. 1 0 1, 0 1, only 2 bits, so I have added 1 0 here. So this is 2, this is 5, this is 3. So this number is equal to 25.30 octal. Here group of, now this is hexadecimal, group of 4 bits, 1 0 1 0. This is single 1, add 3 0. Fraction to this side, form group of 4 in this way, 0 1 1 0. So this is 1, this is 5, this is 3. So that is 15.3H. Right? So this is binary to octal and binary to hexadecimal. Okay. Now octal to binary, hexadecimal to binary, reverse process. I am writing one octal number, 37.12 octal into binary. and 37.12 octal hexadecimal into binary. Same number. Represent 3. Since this is octal, represent it using 3 bits. 3, 0, 1, 1. 7. Last 3 bits. 1, 1, 1. Point. 1, 2, 1. 0, 0, 1. 2, 0, 1, 0. This is binary representation. While representing same number in hexadecimal, we have to represent using 4 bits. 3, 0, 0, 1, 1. This is 3. 7, 0, 1, 1. 7, 0, 1, 1, 1. 3, 0, 0, 1, 1. Hexadecimal number is represented using 4 bits. Octal number is represented using 3 bits. Point. 1, 2. This is binary. Is that clear? Number using 3-bit binary, number using 4-bit binary. Another example we will take. Binary 6, 3-bit 6, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 0, and 3, 0, 1. This is into binary. So I am taking one hexadecimal number A9.3C. A is 10. 10, 1, 0, 1, 0. 9, 1, 0, 0, 1. Point 3, 0, 0, 1, 1. C means 12. 1, 1, 0. So using 4 bits, hexadecimal number is represented, and using 3 bits, octal number is represented. So you have to remember this table. How to write this table? 1, alternate 0, 1. 2, 2, 0, 2, 1. 2, 0, 2, 1. 2 raised to 2 is 4. 4, 0, 4, 1. 4, 0, 4, 1. 8, 8, 0, 8, 1. Right? This way you have to remember the table. So now this is octal hexadecimal to binary. And now last conversion. Octal to hexadecimal. And hexadecimal to octal. So I am writing one octal number. Octal number 357.12. This is octal number. We have to represent it using to convert it into hexadecimal. First, you will have to convert it in binary. Octal to binary and then binary to hexadecimal. Octal to binary 3 using 3 bits 0, 1, 1. 3, 0, 1, 1. 3 bits 5, 1, 0, 1. 1, 0, 1. Last 3 bits. And 7, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 0, 0, 1. And 2, 0, 1, 0. Octal number is converted into binary, and that binary will be converted into octal to hexadecimal cannot be converted directly. You have to first convert octal into binary. Then to convert into hexadecimal, form group of 4s. This is single 0, add 3 zeros, so it carries no meaning. 1, 1, 1, this is 15 means F, this is 14 means E. So EF point, group of 4 bits, 0, 0, 1, 0, this is 2, 1 0, two zeros are added, so it is 8. 0 0 1 0, 0 0 1 0, that is 2. 1 0, two zeros are added, 1 0 0 0, that is 8. This is hexadecimal, right? Now same hexadecimal number we will convert into octal. 357, sorry, this hexadecimal number we will convert in octal. EF.28H, this number we will convert in octal. Now represent this in binary. E 14, F 15. You have to represent in 4 bits. E 4 bits. 1 1 1 0. 2 0 0 1 0. 8 1 0 0 0. This is converted into binary. E is 14. 1 1 1 0. F is 15. 1 1 1 1. 4 bit representation. Form group of 3. These 3 7. These 3 5. 1 1. We have to add 0 here. That is 3. Point. These 3 1. These 3 2. These 3. Three, 5, 7.12. Octal to hexadecimal, hexadecimal to octal. One more numerical we will take. One, 4, 2, 3, 6.14. Octal. We will convert it in first binary 2 0 1 0 using 3 bits only. Binary 0 1 0 2 3 0 1 1 6 1 1 0 point 1 4 1 0 0. This is converted in binary and now form group of 4. Since we have to convert it into hexadecimal, group of 4. This is 14 means E. This is 8 and 1 9. Here we add 0, no meaning we add. This is 3 and again add 2 zeros added 0 0 0 0 0, that will be 0. Now we will convert this hexadecimal number into octal. 9E.30 hexadecimal into octal. So we have to first convert this into binary, 4-bit binary. 9 1 0 0 1 9 1 0 0 1. E means 14. E 1 1 1 0. 0.3 0 0 1 1 and 0. That is binary number. Form group of 3. 0 1 1 1. This is 4 and 2 6. This is 2 and 1 3. This is 0 0 2. Point. Form group of 3 0 0 1. This is 1 1 0 0. This is 4 0. So this is conversion of octal to hexadecimal and hexadecimal to octal. So all the conversions are over. This is about number system conversions. Only one article is remaining: Boolean algebra and simplification of equation. We will cover it in coming 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Now last article, we have to study Boolean identities. Boolean identities are defined for AND identities and OR identities. So Boolean identities. And identities or identities. And means product and or means addition. So I am writing the identities. A dot 0 is equal to 0. This is product, here it is addition. A plus 0 is equal to A. A dot 1 is equal to A, and A plus 1 is equal to 1. A dot A is equal to A plus A is equal to A dot A bar is equal to 0, A plus A bar is equal to A plus A bar is equal to 1. Then A dot B dot C, A dot B dot C is equal to A dot B dot C. To this side, A plus here plus and here plus B plus C is equal to same way. A plus B plus C. A dot B plus C is equal to A dot B plus A dot C. A plus B dot C is equal to A plus B dot A plus C. And last identity, A dot A plus B is equal to A plus A dot B is equal to. Now all these identities can be proved by using A either 0 or 1. 0.0 is 0, 1.0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0 means A, 1 plus 0 is 1 means A. Right? 0.1 is 0 means A, 1.1 is 1 means A, and so on. We can use the variables as 0 and 1 and we can prove the identities. So using these identities, we can simplify a logical equation and we can represent it using gates. So I am giving you one equation and you will have to represent it using gates. Simplify and implement using gates. The equation will be simplified using Boolean identities and we will then implement it using gates. So the equation is xy plus x bar yz plus xyz plus yz. So now we have to simplify this equation using Boolean identities. I will combine these terms and then these two terms. These two terms, x, y, 1 plus z, this term and this term, plus these two terms, y, z, x bar plus 1. X, y, 1 plus z. 1 plus z. 1 plus z is equal to 1. This identity. So this will be x bar. Plus yz. X bar plus 1 will be also 1. In place of a, there is x bar. So it is yz. So if these two terms are combined, then y is common. x plus z. X plus z means addition OR gate, and their product with y means AND gate. So OR gate. This is x input, this is z input, so it will be x plus z output. Its product with y. Product is AND gate. So simplify the equation. This is simplification, and implement using gates. This is implement using gates. Addition. So OR gate for x and z. Their output will be x plus z. That x plus z is in product with y, so it is going to AND gate. So in this way, we have to simplify the equation, and we have to represent using the gates. This is all about unit number 5. Right? So all the best, study hard, and if you face any difficulty, if you have any problem, you face any difficulty, then feel free to discuss, to inform me on WhatsApp number. I will provide the solution. Okay, thank you. All the best.